Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Rebekah Borucki. I am a mother of five, a meditation guide, an author of books for big readers and little readers, and this is your Monday meditation and talk. I'm doing a little bit of each today. If you're just joining me, this is my daily meditation series. I'm showing up every single day except Sundays now. I'm taking Sundays off at 11:11 a.m. Eastern here on Facebook and in replay on IGTV and on YouTube. And if you are tracking my hair journey, today is a turban day. You see me with my hair fluffy and curly and just washed and in a ponytail many, many, many days, sometimes in a messy bun. But today, all bets are off. I'm not even attempting to do anything that is presentable, and it just gets the wrap. So thank goodness for wraps. And just because, not getting paid or anything, no affiliate fee, but YGN head wraps, YGN, You Go Natural. I love these. It's not actual, it's like an infinity scarf for your head. So it's a little cap, and then you just wrap this like big long infinity thing around it 2 or 3 times. And it's so easy. Anyone could do it. You don't have to have any skills. And I just love them. I bought up a bunch of them. But yeah, Black owned, woman owned, YGN. Grab one of those. I love them so much. So I have 5 children, 4 of whom are here 24/7 now. My oldest, my college student, is staying at her boyfriend's house down the street, which is awesome because we're running out of space. And we're doing the distance learning thing, which I know a lot of you out there are parents and you're doing the distance learning thing, but stick around even if you're not a parent because you want to hear this too. And it's stressful. It's really stressful. I'm not a teacher. I'm a meditation teacher and I have a lot of patience, but I haven't done kindergarten or 3rd grade math since I was in kindergarten or 3rd grade. So this is, it's a lot. It's a lot on the whole family, the schedule, the time it takes, the attention it takes, and it's stressful for the kids too. So making sure I don't have any Thin Mints in my teeth. I had cookies. I had Girl Scout cookies for breakfast. So last night, I was talking to my 8-year-old and he was upset and he was saying how he just wishes things could go back to normal because I told him he was going to be having his guitar lessons online today, that we would be doing it over video. And he kind of broke down and said, I just want things to go back to the way they were. I don't want to, be learning at home. I want to see my friends. I want to see my guitar teacher. I want to go back to my dojo. And, while these are, small issues in comparison to what a lot of people are going through, to an 8-year-old, that's his whole world. So what we did was talk about the things that are out of our control that we can't change, and that we really just have to accept because they are what they are. And being in resistance to things that we can't change only creates more stress and tension, like emotional, spiritual tension in our bodies, and physical tension as well. And then we have to also, at the same time, look at all of the things we can change, the things that are within our control that we don't like that's going on, and then look at all of the things that we don't even have to change because they're already so good. So today I want to offer you a mantra, a 1-word mantra. And those of you who have been following me for years and years already know what this is because I talk about it a lot. I talk about it in my books. I talk about it in old videos. I've been teaching this for a very long time. The mantra is and. Oh, and by the way, before we go on, I want you to know that my books are available for free. If you look at the link in the video description, you can get the digital versions of all my books, or these 3 books. The You Have 4 Minutes to Change Your Life and Managing the Motherload, which is for moms. You just have to follow the link and then look at the welcome message in my private Facebook group and you'll find those links. And then also the Zara bundle for my children's book. If you have little ones, age 4 to 8, but this method works for everybody. You can grab that and it comes in Spanish too. So you'll be able to get the Spanish version of the ebook and the audio book and some of the activities. So anyway, the 1-word mantra is and. 3 letters, 1 little word, and. And this mantra, if you just say it to remind yourself that while one thing is true that you don't like so much, that's something that's out of your control that makes you feel scared or fearful or anxious or depressed or worried. There's also things that are good in your life. There are blessings to count. So it's not discounting the things that are bad. It's just recognizing that at the same time that these bad things are happening, there's also all this good happening. And I say bunny ears because, like, you know, it's so subjective, right? Like what's good and what's bad. But we all have things that make us feel not okay and things that uplift us and make us feel, you know, happy, light, like we are doing the thing that we should be doing and we're in the place that we should be in, right? So, oh, Rebekah Hammer is reading the books. Yay, thank you. So let's practice that end. I'm going to take you into a very short meditation because I want this to be something that you remember how to do and that you do throughout your day, and that you also do with your children or your partner or anyone in your life that's just feeling a little bit overwhelmed by the circumstances. And I know a lot of us are there right now. A lot of us are there right now. It's like this is a unique, kind of scary and beautiful time because we truly are, as a world community, feeling that sense of community, feeling that we are in something together. While some of us are definitely suffering, struggling more than others, we feel that collective energy of the ones who have can really help in a tangible way the ones who have not, because we know exactly what they're going through, right? So let's do this. Let's do this meditation real quick. The special yellow turban edition of the 1111 meditation. I always like to take a nice big inhale and exhale just to drop into my meditation space, to signal my physical body that it's time to settle and to rest. And if you notice, everything changes about my physical presence, my energetic presence when I take that deep breath, because I've been doing this for a very long time. And it'll happen for you too. When you take that first breath and you say, now is the time for me. I choose me in this moment. That you'll just drop in, drop in, drop in. Your eyes can be open or closed during meditation. You can close them if it feels comfortable. Leave them open and focus softly on an object, a spot across the room, a place on the floor, whatever works. You could be anywhere during meditation. You can do this in the checkout line if it feels good, if it's needed. But just tune in. Tune into your breath. Place your attention on your easy and effortless and natural inhales and exhales as they are in this moment. Just be here now. And again, as you practice this, you will get there so quickly. You will signal your brain, your heart, your body that this is the time to anchor yourself in the moment, setting aside whatever task, whatever thought that's making you feel anxious or just occupying your mind, just setting that aside just for this time to breathe and be present. And if the thought creeps in or you're feeling any physical tension, just acknowledge it, shake it off, wiggle it out, say thank you to that thought, and go back to focusing on your inhales and exhales. So let's get to that magical 3-letter, 1-word mantra, and A-N-D. This is so easy. You're going to create this for yourself right now. I'm going to guide you through it. With your next inhale and exhale, I want you to imagine in words or pictures something that feels out of your control at the moment, something that is truly out of your control at the moment and it doesn't feel so great. Just bring those words or that picture to mind. Continue to breathe. Continue to affirm that you are alive and safe while you're imagining this. Holding your breath is a sign that you're stressed, so breathe through it. Breathe through the tension. Breathe through the thought. Now I want you to imagine saying this in your mind silently or even whisper or speak it out loud. And maybe smile while you're imagining it. I see everything in pictures, so I see in all capital letters, all uppercase letters for the little ones that are watching, and A-N-D, big bubble letters, bouncing, joyful, because I know what's to come. Now with your next inhale and exhale, imagine a blessing in your life. Whether it's your family, your home, food in your refrigerator, an amazing or trashy Netflix series. I know a lot of us are watching a very trashy Netflix series right now. Just see that or speak it in your mind or even out loud. Tiger King. Let it be joyful. Let it bring a smile to your face or a giggle. Meditation doesn't have to be you sitting in total stillness, in complete and perfect quiet. Meditation is just contemplation. It's just creating a relative stillness, a relative quiet. Meditation is just you being with you and your thoughts and your ideas and your hopes and your dreams. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. So let's do this all in one big breath. We're going to inhale. We're going to think about that thing that's out of our control, but it's okay because we're safe and we're breathing here. Inhale. At the top, think or speak and exhale that blessing. Speak it out into the world or silently to yourself. In one cycle, one breath cycle, which is compared sometimes, especially in yoga, to the life cycle of birth, rising, growing, middle age, we're at the top of the breath, and then falling all the way down to the end, emptiness, death. That breath cycle, the whole life lives in that. It's a chance for rebirth, renewal, to begin again. A thought can live and die on a breath cycle. So if something is bothering you, let that thing that's bothering you, that tension that you're holding on to, live and die with that breath cycle. Acknowledge, bring it all the way to actuality. And then let it go, let it die, let it disappear. So my gift to you today as we end this is to remember the end. If you're picturing it in your mind in a vision, I offer you my big bubble, colorful rainbow letters and bouncing, bringing something joyful in anticipation of the blessing, the acknowledgement of the blessing of what's good. Just remember that and. Every time you have a complaint or a grievance, it's valid. But follow it with that, and this is also true, and I have this blessing to count, and I have this thing to be joyful about, and I have this wonderful event or person to celebrate, and. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer, one hand over the other, acknowledging your heartbeat and your breath, the rise and fall of your chest with your inhales and exhales. Acknowledge that you have done something beautiful for yourself. Be grateful. Let this be your and. And I spent time with myself today, and it felt good. And I participated in not only self-care, but self-love. And. Bow your head. And with your next inhale and exhale, that life and death cycle, that cue to be reborn and to begin again, flutter your eyes open to your new day. I'm like a baby. Whoa! It's like, yeah, I am here. I am born. It is a new day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I got to get back to some homeschooling, but I got to tell you, got to do homeschool, and I get to wear a turban, and I get to be braless, and I get to sit around in my pajamas all day. So all of those things are really, really, really good. And I got to connect with my people today, which is so amazing. So for that, I want to say thank you for showing up for me and yourself for these meditations, because it inspires and compels me to show up for you and myself every single day. I say it 3 times to affirm. I love you. I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And also, I have such deep gratitude for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Pause up for my old schoolers. You new people have no idea what this means. Pause up for my old schoolers. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.